There are millions upon millions of people that drink alcohol every single day, and there are also millions of people that try to stop drinking it. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the top 10 reasons to stop drinking alcohol. The way that I've come up with this list is I've really reflected on my life as a drinker during the 10 years of chaos and just living that drinker's lifestyle. And I've also used the information that I've received from runningsoberclear.com, helping people in a stop drinking program. And I'm going to be reflecting on the common themes that I've heard people talking about again and again and again. So by the end of this video, it should leave you with a lot of clarity on why you should do this, and also leave you with a lot of motivation and inspiration to really either go headfirst into this journey or to continue doing it if you've already started it. Just before we get into the actual video, let me know in the comments below if you've already stopped drinking or if you're trying at the moment. And also, if you do want my help stopping drinking without AA, without willpower, without rehabs, and you want to go through the Sober Clear program where we use coaching and first principles thinking, then make sure to click the link in the description. There'll be a short video that explains the program and the method and how I help people get control of their drinking. And then if you want to book a call with me, you'll be able to do that in the link below, and we can see if the program may be a good fit for you. So back to the video, the top 10 reasons. Now, the very first reason that people stop drinking, and the reason why they definitely should stop drinking, is because there is not a single benefit to consuming alcohol. We have to remember, and I know I say this on the channel a lot, but all alcohol is ethanol. The same stuff that you put on your hands to kill germs is the same stuff that you put in your body. All that it is packaged in a nice bottle with a nice bit of branding on it, right? There's no difference. It's just diluted into different levels and different strengths. But to put a poison into your body, there is no benefit to that. And that is a great reason to stop drinking. Why would you want to do something that there is no benefit to doing? To me, that took years to figure out. I always thought that there was a benefit to drinking. I thought it relaxed me. I thought it gave me confidence. I thought I liked the taste. I thought all of this stuff. But really, I realized that there is no benefit to putting a poison in your body in any form, in any quantity. So there's the first reason. The second reason is that you know that alcohol is slowing you down in life. Now, you might be at a point right now where you're not at ground zero, right? You might have a career, you might have a beautiful family, you might have a lot of good things in your life. But maybe you've achieved all that, living life at kind of like this 75-80% level. You've kind of coasted. And you know that you've got more to give. You know that you've got more to do. You know that you can step up more, achieve more, be more, have more. And alcohol is just slowing you down. Now, in my experience, alcohol was like a huge block. It was like a barrier that if I smashed that down, it was like all the things that I wanted were on the other side of stopping drinking. Could have I achieved those things if I continued drinking? Possibly, but it would have taken me probably 10 times longer. It would have come with a lot more pain, a lot more wasted money, a lot more anguish. And instead, getting the things that I want is now a smooth, linear, enjoyable experience. So what another great reason to stop drinking. You know that it's slowing you down in life. The third fantastic reason to stop drinking alcohol is that it is destroying your confidence and destroying your courage. There is not one occasion in my life during the thousands of hangovers that I've had where I woke up the following morning and was smiling and feeling great about myself, feeling confident, feeling like, what a great decision, Leon. What a great idea that was last night. I cannot remember a single occasion when I did that. Every time that I woke up, it was another hit to my confidence. It was another hit to my courage. I was further behind than I was a few days before when I wasn't drinking. And I'm telling you, when you get rid of alcohol, that confidence, that courage starts coming back in bucket loads. You will feel like a different person. I have tried to make this YouTube channel many times in the past, and there were periods of my life when I wasn't drinking and I was making YouTube videos. And then I'd look at like the 6-month period when I was drinking and there was not a single video that ever got made. The only time that I've been consistently able to put myself out there and risk criticism and risk hate was when I've not been drinking. So just remember that whilst you might not feel 100% confident right now, it will come back once you made that decision. Which leads me to the fourth point. And the fourth reason to stop drinking alcohol is that your energy is being impacted. If I reflect on the times when I was drinking, getting through the day was always a drag. It was always like pulling something. It was like I was being held back by like a big weight and I just was dragging through the day. And it wasn't just in terms of physical energy, right? Of like actually feeling physically drained. It was also the mental energy. And what I mean by this is I was a lot more negative, a lot more cynical, a lot more pessimistic when I was drinking. So my mental energy, my vibe, and my physical energy were all being impacted. And this is another huge reason to stop. If you want to be waking up in the morning, bouncing out of bed, feeling like $1 million and just getting after it and feeling great, getting rid of alcohol is the quickest and easiest way for you to do that. I've seen it time and time again. People that join the Sober Clear program, they might have drank for 5, 10, 15 years. The past few years, things have gotten bad. Their energy's going down. And then I see the change. I see it happen so quickly. Within a couple of weeks, it's like a different person that I'm on the phone to. It's a beautiful thing and an amazing motivator. Now, the fifth reason to stop drinking is that hangovers are getting progressively worse. Now, I speak to plenty of people that don't get hangovers, so maybe you want to skip this point if that's you. But in my experience, the older that I got, the more that I drank, the worse that the hangovers were getting. That feeling of doom, that feeling of gloom, and it's really hard to actually reflect on hangovers because it's been, over 3 years since I had one, but they did not feel good at all. The anxiety, the just feeling like defeated, it just didn't feel good. And if you're sick of the hangovers, if you're sick of waking up and feeling like turd, then another great reason to stop drinking. Which leads me to the sixth reason to stop drinking, and it's that it's been getting progressively worse. The drinking has been slowly increasing, and the negatives have slowly been increasing as well. Generally, drinkers don't start drinking less, and drinkers don't start getting benefits or anything like that as time goes on. What happens in a drinker's life is, more often than not, I'm not saying this is always the case, but 99% of the time, a drinker will start here, and it's a slow, slippery slope downwards until they're at a point where they need to make a change. And it's kind of sad that this can take 10, 20, 30 years until people realize, oh my God, it's like 10, 20 years of my life have gone by, and I've not solved this yet. And it's sad, but that's just the way that it is. But if you can see that you are on that trajectory where things are going downhill, maybe now is a good time to kind of say, well, hang on. Well, where is this going to lead up to? Is this really going to lead to anywhere good? Because I'm telling you it's not. The only place that drinking alcohol is going to lead you to is less confidence, less energy, less money, less happiness. There's going to be absolutely nothing at the end of this journey for you. But if you stop drinking, there will be so much. There is so much to gain. The health, the energy, the confidence, it all starts coming back. Which leads me to the seventh reason to stop drinking, and it's weight fluctuations. Now, I do speak to people who are underweight as a result of drinking alcohol. They don't put the right nutrition in their body. But more often than not, people have gained weight. Like, I gained weight when I drank alcohol. I'd put on a lot of fat. I was kind of podgy. I wasn't training in the gym. I wasn't looking after myself. I wasn't getting the right kind of food. And this can be another motivator because, when we're not kind of our ideal weight, we don't feel that good about ourselves. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I wasn't in good shape, I didn't feel good about myself. But again, this can change so quickly. I've seen people that lose 30 pounds in a couple of months. In fact, I've seen two specific examples of people in the Sober Clear program who have done exactly that. The weight just fell off in no time without even trying too hard. A bit of walking, a bit of golf, a bit of better food, and that was it. But weight fluctuations, either weight increase or weight decreasing, what another great reason. Which leads me to the eighth reason to stop drinking, and it's that it's impacting relationships. Be that with your wife, your husband, your children, your colleagues, your friends. In some way, alcohol has started impacting relationships. And maybe that's come from making promises that you're going to stop drinking and then you broke that promise. It may come from not setting the right kind of example to your colleagues, to your friends, to your family. You might have had bigger arguments with people. And really, you can see that alcohol has started getting in the way of your relationships. Now, the best way that I think for you to fix any kind of relationship that you may have hurt as a result of drinking is to stop drinking alcohol. Because that way, the energy comes back, the positivity comes back, you're smiling, you're nicer to be around, and then you can just start putting your energy back into those relationships, having more good conversations, spending more time with the people that matter to you, and again, another great motivator. Which leads me to the ninth reason to stop drinking, and you're just sick of it. I was sick of it. I was sick of the pain, the turmoil, the wasted money, the hangovers. I was just completely sick of it. I got to a point where enough was enough. It had to go. If I was ever to do the things that I really wanted to do, alcohol had to go. And if you feel sick of it, if you know that you want to change, another reason, another amazing reason. Because if you're sick of it, that means that you've just got to a point where enough is enough. And you know that you want to change. And like I said, if you want my help doing that, click the link in the description. And it is kind of sad that we need to get to this state of mind to be like absolutely sick of it, but hey ho, if it's happened, it's happened. Let's move on. And finally, the 10th reason to stop drinking alcohol is that you know that you will never reach your potential in life if you continue drinking it. You know that you will never get to your deathbed, look back at your life and say, what a great life. I really pushed it to the edge. I did everything that I thought that I could do. And if you know that alcohol is stopping you from getting there, that is the biggest motivator ever. For me, that's the big thing. I know that if I kept drinking alcohol, then that would never happen. And that's why I'm excited for you. That's why I make these videos, because I want you to get to your potential by removing alcohol. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you want my help, click the link in the description, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.